Really?
Yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
Sorry, I spoke. Goodness me. Why? Well, now you know.
Well done.
Why that one?
Well, we wrote all the other songs on the album, and you just sort of get to the end of the album and want a bit of light relief and,
let's have a bit of
start
fun.
listening to other songs and decide to do one. I mean, we sort of do one cover per album, it seems.
Yeah.
You often sort of criticise, really, for doing cover versions, but so I was surprised
Well, I
that
think
you wrote
it's
them.
because Venus was like #1 in America and #1, you know, most of the world, that people remember that and they sort of tie you with the cover version thing. But I mean, we've had 26 hits and 20 have been our own, very own songs.
It's not bad going, is it? 26 hits, and they say, because you do get a lot of stick for your musical ability and all that sort of thing, don't you? How does that affect you?
Well, that you can't dance and you can't sing. Well, I suppose after going for 10 years, I think it speaks for itself. I think we write very good songs and we're pretty good at entertaining, so...
I'm sure you really worry when you take all those royalties in, when another album goes way up the charts. And
that's the thing.
They are sitting at 25 this week.
I think we were always sort of the one-hit wonder that wouldn't go away.
You know, and we're talking about Andrea and True Connection. Don't tell me. I also remember you with Fun Boy 3, you know, when it all started. Whatever happened to them? Don't tell me they're in porn movies.
What, no?
Terry's has got Vegas with Dave Stewart now, hasn't he?
Oh.
You've never heard of them, have you?
No.
I can see it.
I'm not up with these things. But listen, we're going to have more and more and more of you two, so to speak, in about half an hour's
Yes,
time.
indeed.
So don't go away. But really enjoyed it. That sort of brightened up the morning somewhat there. Coming up, what have we got?
We do indeed have the national news headlines, and
Hello there, welcome back. We'll be joined again by Sara Dallin and Keren Woodward from Bananarama, who are back in the charts with their version of the 70s disco hit, More, More, More. We've got more of them again. We're all having a laugh here. We're sitting there reading the papers this morning. Everything's full of platform shoes. Look, you've got that. This is in Today, and that's in there.
I don't know if you should look at this. Actually, this is a very rude
You'll not
one.
see that. Naomi Campbell slipped on the catwalk. It's down here. Follow his finger. This finger.
There you
No,
go.
that's very rude. Don't. She slipped on the catwalk, wearing these sort of monstrosities. I would imagine on stage or recording, these would not be the best things for you guys to get involved in.
No, not at all. We have worn them for photo shoots and things, but you can't dance in them. Although we used to in the 70s.
Yeah, well, we wore them everywhere in
Yes.
the 70s.
I didn't. I was too young.
Sarah's still got one, an original pair of these sort of huge sort of coffee and cream, you know, the sort of brown and cream with a V.
They were £9.99.
I must admit, I knew they'd come back, but I really thought they'd come back in quite a subtle way. I didn't think they'd come back as sort of mega as they were back in the 70s.
Yeah, the same sort of ugliness.
But
You guys knew each other in the 70s, didn't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
we did.
we went to school together.
It's a good story, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Siobhan was then, Siobhan Fahey, she was the third member then. When Siobhan finally left, what, 85, 86 or something?
Yeah, something like
I mean, did you think that was... Well, when she went, whenever it was.
Sometime in the 80s, yeah.
I mean, that must have been sort of decision time. Did you sort of feel this was the end of the road for the group?
No, we never felt that. I mean, we had quite a while building up to it. I think we realised once she married Dave that the lifestyle had changed drastically and we were seeing far less of her. So we'd already sort of made plans.
Yeah.
But children have changed lifestyles a bit too, have they not?
Yes, they keep you more at home, really. Less touring.
Get you up early in the morning
Yes,
as well.
so this is quite easy for me because I've been up since 5.
I mean, has it made a difference, though, to your sort of ambitions and, as you mentioned, touring? That's obviously a big part of the pop world.
I just think it puts everything in perspective. I know everyone says that, but I mean, your child is the most important thing and you just try and fit your career around it.
Did you not take Thomas?
I took him on part of the tour, but I just didn't feel it was a good idea because he was so settled at home and he was going to nursery and had all his friends and people around him, and then I dragged him out to sit in a hotel all day, and so I didn't keep him out there for that long.
So is that
Packed
the
him
end
back
of?
home.
Is that the end of touring now?
No.
No, we just have to do it in school holidays and bring a few friends along.
What does he think of the new single, Back to the 70s?
Thomas thinks that I'm the best group, even better than the Beatles. I don't know why he likes the Beatles, but he's a huge Beatles fan.
Child of taste.
Yes,
he's trying
yes.
to test
Helps his favourite film.
Keeping
Your son's not like that, though. He doesn't watch you, does he?
No, he dances to Cliff Richard and goodness knows what. What are you laughing at?
I don't know why I'm still clutching this shoe.
I don't know what.
You're desperate to put them on, aren't you?
Thanks very much indeed, Sarah and Keren. Thank you very much for coming. Good luck with the single. Doing very well anyway. More and more from Bananarama. Okay,